All right, while I'm waiting for my Evaporust to kind of work its magic or do what it does, I'm gonna look at this monitor again. The neck board is definitely cracked, and I kind of want to get this monitor done today, so I don't know if I'm going to screw with that neck board. I happen to, let's see here, I pulled this thing looks pretty ugly actually. See all that corrosion? This 4900 came from, it's a little bit different actually. It has this little riser card. What is that, contrast control? No, vertical position board. But the neck board I believe is the same, and I'll double check that. So I was going to just grab this neck board and swap it real fast. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. But actually before I do that, I even want to see if this tube is any good. So I'm going to put my rejuvenator on it. I have a CR7000 sitting right there. And I've done some videos on that I'll link to, I guess, or something. But anyway, I'm going to check the tube. Obviously, always discharge the, there's no charge on it anyway because it's been powered off. But anyway, discharge the monitor, hook up my tube restorer, verify that the tube is still good, or get it back to health. Replace this neck board, and then we're gonna I'll put a new connector on this and we'll fire it up. Right, and just for documentation sake here, let me see, I'm sitting down. Yeah, this works. All right, all I did is reactivate each gun. So I put them on there. It wasn't passing the low cutoff test at negative 132 bias. So I just reactivated each gun. You can see no G1 shorts, no HK shorts. And then we have good cutoff. It's staying pretty consistent too between tests. So good low tracking, good cutoff at negative 132 bias. Emissions, high tracking. Anything above this line means that it's better than, it's got more than 50% less basically. So this line is kind of like 50%, and again, it's based off of a Video 2 CRT type, which is going to have a higher G2 voltage, and it's also based off of a negative 132 bias. So those settings matter. So like a lot of other testers only go to like a negative 50 bias here. So anyway, my point is the tube is good. Even though it's not full green as far as emissions, it's not really worth trying to restore it. And it takes a while. I would say it's pretty close to passing the emission life test as well. So overall, this tube, I would say, is pretty good. It's healthy. So I'm not going to risk doing anything. I only did the reactivate. I didn't go any higher than that, and there's no real need to it as far as I can tell. So all right, so I don't know. I did look on Claude real quick to see if I can actually swap these neck boards. The original neck board is that number there, -017, and this one from this Time Pilot chassis that I had is -024. There are a few differences, as you can see. There's some caps there. On this one, there are no caps at that location. This one has C411. There's no C411 on the side. The original has nothing at C404, but there is a C404 on the newer model chassis. So I think, but that's really the only thing that I see that's noticeably different. So obviously there could be some other small differences, but not that I really see. So I'm going to try it anyway, and then we'll find out if it works. I have my TPG hooked up, got the neck board on, ground strap. Am I missing anything? Yoke is connected. That's connected. All right, let's plug it in and see what we get. Watch out for sparks. Alright, got some snap, crackle, pop. See if we get anything on the screen there. Don't hear anything. Turn the fly back up. Nothing. Nothing on the screen, so that sucks. That's kind of what we had before, isn't it? I got high voltage. I can almost see something. Yeah, something's going on. I don't have a... When I turn on the TPG, if you see that right there, let's see. I see a slight bit of color somewhere. Some red, green, blue. If I crank up, yeah, probably do a cap kit, I guess. Start there. Something's definitely hosed up. So, all right, be right back. All right, it's been a few days. I went ahead and actually tried. I don't know if it's fixed yet, but I did work on this neck board that was cracked. Used took off the components, took off the neck board socket, super glued the board back together, and then jumpered basically all the spots that I needed to that were cracked and broken and stuff. So it came out pretty good. It's pretty firm. I reinforced some spots with wire and did some jumpers, etc. So as you can see there, so hopefully I did it right. And the reason I did is this neck board is definitely different than the other neck board. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I figured I'd put this chassis back the way it's supposed to be, and then we'll go from there. So neck board is cracked neck board is hopefully fixed, and then let's power this thing on and see what we get. Plug it in here. We got high voltage. Turn on TPG. Oh, we got something that's definitely better than what we had before with the other neck board. We just got a sync issue here. So that's definitely way better. Let me mess with this sync here and see if I can get it better. I did use some deoxit and centered all the neck board pots, but I forgot to do it to the main board pots, like the black level, horizontal hold and stuff. So I just put some deoxit on the pots there, and then centered them, powered it back on. We got a good picture. And I had restored this tube, so I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I can adjust the black level a little bit, but look, that thing looks sweet. Yeah, you can't really, the monitor doesn't show the pink very well through the camera. That's weird. Yeah, so I have some adjusting to do, but I don't see any reason to recap this at this point. And the thing, it looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave it alone. Alright, cool. I'm not really worried about the adjusting the size and everything, because I need to do that inside the cabinet anyway, but that thing, that's in the dark. It doesn't really do it justice. That thing looks great. So I guess the neck board was not compatible is what I would guess. I had the, let's see here, this neck board is a 017, and this one that I had on there was a 024. They're definitely different, and there's different traces and stuff. So what's odd is I found another chassis that has mix matched Has a 017 neck board with a -40 main board. I think this one was like a -20 something. So anyway, who knows? But I'm gonna finish this up, connect my ground straps and stuff like that, and put it in the cabinet. Got everything. Got the monitor back on the board mount. Plugged everything in. Powered it up. Looking pretty decent there. There we go. Oh, that's a bad shadow. I think I still have some adjusting to do, but pretty good. Just the neck board, I guess, because I didn't do anything else to the chassis at all. Yeah, I need to make the image, I think, a little bit less wide. Maybe adjust the width coil or something. But it's looking good.